Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Wednesday, man, here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show. Got Chris, franchise player Ruffalo, with me today, and Romanelli Wednesdays. No Hawks today, but still Romanelli on Wednesday, man. Here we're cooking up, man. We got a solid card today. Not huge, but solid is what I'm gonna say. You know, solid college hoop, solid NBA, solid NHL. Money Making Wednesday. Loki kind of like the calm before the storm, kind of look as the same thing. So, franchise, what's happening, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, like you said, it's sort of that quiet period before it starts to all kick back up again this weekend, and yeah, lots of action on the card today. And like you said, there's nothing that jumps off the page necessarily, like marquee, the biggest games on the board, but there's still a couple good ones out there. And yeah, NBA's got a decent card. NHL has a 5-game card, but still some decent matchups there. So yeah, lots of great action. Ready to break it down with you guys.
Let's do it. Romanelli, what's happening, brother?
Good morning. Yeah, but I don't really love this card today. I got to be honest. In the NBA and college hoops, I think I'll be treading lightly personally, but still some nice money-making opportunities. Got my new Sixers hat, liking the way it looks, but I don't like the flat bill too much for me. It's not really my style, but maybe I'm pulling it off. I don't know. What do you guys think? You like it?
I hate the origin of the hat, but I ain't gonna lie, I think you're rocking it pretty well.
All right, that's good. There we go.
Fair enough. Shout out to Sixers, trash ass. Yes, sir, though, man. The comments, they liking it, so they rocking with you.
That's all that matters.
Money Making Wednesday. How you doing overall, though, man? Good. You have a good day yesterday, or?
2 and 3 yesterday. Cashed the bank shot best bet. Stayed hot in hockey. I'm, doing really well in hockey recently. So, 2 and 3 overall. So, losing day slightly, but still in the last and so far in March, it's been a good start to the month.
There we go, keeping it rolling, man. Money Making March. I keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. My favorite month from a betting perspective overall, like March, October, September. It's like, how it go for me. But hey, man, I got to talk about them Calipari boys because y'all was hating yesterday. And they're going to the tournament. We got one huge game left in the season. We got damn, off the top of my head, it's
Ron, just give me the thumbs up when it's over. I'm just gonna mute it for the next 30 seconds.
I'm trying to think, who is it?
What is he doing? Who do they play next, you're saying?
Yeah, who do they play next? We got them.
They play Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, that's who it is. And Mississippi State hasn't won they've only won one big game all conference play.
I would say 2, but Arkansas is not big enough to be a big game.
Where's that game at? Mississippi State, Saturday?
It's at Arkansas.
Arkansas on Saturday?
I think so. Most likely. Yep.
And Saturday's the last big, huge college basketball weekend, right? Or Saturday, right?
Yeah. Sunday's like the last regular season games in general, and then it's all conference tournament the rest of the next week. So this is where it is.
Does the bank shot breakdown change come conference tournament time?
No, not usually. If there's a really small card, then like Sunday's card might be a 3 or 4 game bank shot breakdown. But we usually, sometimes the videos will come out late, maybe in the morning, but should be still doing the same coverage.
There we go. Chris, man, come conference time, don't you usually cover like almost all of them?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Something like that. At least that's what it's going to feel like.
All right. So, fair enough, man. We right here, man, right on the horizon. Find out who the pretenders, the contenders, and the tankers are really in the NBA and college hoops. So Speaking of college hoops, man, let's do the damn thing. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Today we got what's today? Today is Wednesday. All right. We got Maryland battling it out with Michigan. We got Southern Miss and Georgia Southern. We got DePaul, Allen Road versus Providence. Big game, one of the biggest games on the card all around today. We got Alabama. 3.5-point home favorites over Florida. Clemson versus Boston College. UT Martin versus Tennessee Tech. Chicago State, Long Island. Wagner, STFU. Stonehill, Fairleigh Dickinson. Lemoyne, Central Connecticut. Oklahoma, Oklahoma State and UCF. Kansas State, Cincinnati. Pitt, NC State. Rhode Island, St. Joseph's. UMass, the Romanellis versus St. Bonnie's. LaSalle versus George Mason. G-Dub versus Fordham. Xavier versus Butler. That's where we'll stop. Chris, half the card, man. How you feeling, man, to start today in college hoops today?
Yeah, there's a lot I actually like today. Maybe it's a little bit concerning for me, but I'm going to roll with Maryland plus the 2.5 here. Michigan hasn't won a game by more than 4 points since January 12th. I know this line's only 2.5, but what we're starting to see is Michigan starting to drop a couple of games as well. And Maryland has the size to match what Michigan brings to the table. They usually run their offense exclusively through Golden and Danny Wolf. Two 7-footers, but Maryland has the size to slow that down, to go with Michigan on the boards. And I know we've talked about Maryland on the road, but they've actually been pretty good in their last few road games. I think they're 4-1 in their last 5 on the road. So I'll take Maryland and the 2.5 points. I'm going to mutter words that you might not hear from me again for another year. I'm going to take DePaul plus the 8.
Wow.
I just don't think there's a world where Providence should be laying 8 points even against DePaul. This to me just feels like a 6-point game, just a very ugly game, like 64-58 or something like that. Like, just problem is Providence's defense hasn't necessarily been able to hold up, so that's why I think DePaul could at least maybe sneak in catching 8 points. And the other one I liked was Clemson laying the big number against Boston College. I liked it better when it was around 13.5, but I'll still lay up to like 16 with Clemson. Boston College is just terrible, and Clemson's been able to win games on the road. I mean, their last 5 road wins have come by 13, 26, 10 against SMU, 10 against NC State, 15 against Virginia Tech. I think Clemson beats up on Boston College here.
From the franchise player, man, that's what he liked in the first half of college hoops around the dome. What you liking, man?
Yeah, I'm going to look towards St. Joseph's. Rhode Island's just been dreadful on the road this season. I think we see a blowout win for the Hawks. I've been fading George Mason quite a bit recently. I'll take the points with LaSalle. I just think George Mason overvalued in that spot. Let's see. I think it's a case, Kansas State, Cincinnati. This is a game that I do like Cincinnati quite a bit. The only thing I would look at is the injury report for Kansas State. Coleman Hawkins is questionable. It looks like he's going to be a game-time decision. He is arguably their best player for Kansas State. So if he's in or out of the lineup, definitely going to move the line quite a bit. I like Cincinnati either way, but you may want to wait till closer to game time to see if you can maybe get a better price, say 7 points, 7 to lay instead of the 9.5. So I do like Cincinnati quite a bit, whether he's in or out. Just want to get the best price possible.
From Romanelli. I'm going to take Michigan. The reason I'm taking Michigan is they've been so disappointing at home recently. They need one. And I think today's the one. Disappointing against MSU. Got took behind that shed by Illinois. only beat Rutgers by 2 at home. They've been so disappointing. I just feel like today is the day to do it. And the script for Maryland, I'm a firm believer. Just because the script ain't going to plan, it ain't time to shake it up. Just when you think Maryland finna do some shit on the road, they remind you why we like betting them at home. I'm on Michigan today. Now we landed 2.5. I'm on Florida. Reason I'm on Florida is I just think they're the better basketball team. Short, sweet, simple. Alabama's a team that can lay an egg. I feel like Florida already got theirs out their system. Alabama's been shaky recently, even at home. I think they're just going to lose to a better basketball team today. I get why they're favored in this game. 3.5 to me is kind of pushing it. My line would probably be like, honestly, if I was the lines maker, I would probably have Florida -1, even on the road.
Wow.
Seriously. So I feel like I got to bet it, you know? I think they're the better team. And I just think they're the better team. So, and Alabama hasn't been as dominant as you'd expect. Losers of 3 of their last 5. I'm going to rock with Florida. It's crazy the 180 I've done on Florida. Remember, the start of the season, I was bashing this team. Now I think they're probably, I would have them 3 for me right now. It's probably, even though Auburn lost, that shocked the hell out of me. Oh my God. I would probably still go Auburn 1, Duke, Florida would probably be my top 3 as of right now. Still some time to shake it up. We'll see. Anything else that jumps off the page for me in this first slot? Chris is delusional. Come on, Chris. Providence for taking boys behind the shed today. You don't think?
Yeah. I don't even think they own a shed.
That's good.
They can't even build one. It's just like it's.
They've been taking behind the shed today, man. Paul's ass. We've been on this. This is a good bounce back spot at home for Providence. I'm gonna lay it.
And I'm delusional.
Fair.
I think we're both delusional for just even mentioning that game. But it's
we are for sure.
Like it's.
What's Providence bouncing back to? If you're gonna bounce back, where are you bouncing back from?
Oh man, that's a good point. It's a fair point. I can't deny it. Come on, Providence. Let's do the damn thing today, man. Let's do it. Let's keep it rolling, fellas. We have SC Upstate versus Gardner-Webb. Big South Championship first round. We got hashtag We Coming out on the road versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech laying 17.5 in that one. Missouri out on the road versus Oklahoma. Missouri 4.5-point road favorites. Summit League battling it out, man. We got Kansas City and Oral Roberts. Wisconsin versus Minnesota. Marquette versus UConn. That's a good game right there. They got UConn 4.5. I'm interested to hear y'all's thoughts on that game. I'm tired of both of them damn teams, honestly. We got Louisiana versus Old Dominion. Sun Belt battling it out. Old Dominion laying 2.5. Tennessee, Ole Miss. Cal, Louisville. Stanford, Notre Dame. Davidson, Loyola, Chicago. Moorhead, Lindenwood. And the bailout game. Last game in college hoops today. USC laying the points on Washington. Ron the Don Romanelli, man. Good little couple games to close out today's action in college hoops, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm going to look towards Oklahoma plus the points against Missouri. You know, Missouri's pulled off some nice road wins.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Oklahoma, boys. You know, the Missouri's pulled off some nice road wins. They got the upset win over Florida. Mississippi State was a blowout win. But I think Oklahoma, it's more of a play on Oklahoma than against Missouri. I just think Oklahoma, because of recent results, Their record on paper in conference play at 4-12. I still think they're a little bit underrated. Still a pretty good shooting team, top 50 in 3-point shooting, top 15 in free throw shooting. They're very well coached under Porter Moser. And, this is a senior night game for a pretty experienced team. I think they show up, at least cover the number, but I think they have a real good chance of winning outright, and they're playing with revenge. They got embarrassed in the first meeting of the season series, so give me Oklahoma. That's really all I like in the nightcap. I would lean towards Old Dominion. I think it's a letdown spot for Louisiana after the overtime win last night. So I would take Old Dominion to lay the points.
I got to ask you, any thoughts on that Marquette UConn?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I wouldn't want to be laying that many points with UConn in a game like this, but I think both teams are a lot better than what we've seen, and I think that's the tough part for me. They're kind of both teams that I would want to bet on right now. So when they're playing against each other, it makes it tough. So I think I would just lean towards the dog in a game like that.
Fair. And I'm leaning towards the dog as well. And now I'm leaning towards Marquette. For me, I just believe they're the better team. I've lost money with Marquette in too many spots this season where I feel like they should have played better than I thought they would have, and they kind of let me down. And so I'm a little nervous about that today. And UConn, for as much as I've bashed them this season, they're still a little dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. They're still a little dangerous. Looking for that huge statement win rolling into conference time, I wouldn't be shocked if they won this game. Especially at home. I would not be shocked at all if UConn won this game. But 4.5, though, over a bucket. Feel me? So I'm kind of with Ron. I'm just going to take the dog. I believe they're the better team anyway. Both teams been disappointing to me this season, but I'm going to take Marquette plus the 4. Usually in a game like this, if I felt like this, I would take the money line. This is not one of those games. I'd rather just have that 4.5 in my back pocket because I think it really might come into play here in this one. Ron took them Oklahoma boys. That shook the hell out of me. I ain't been on them Oklahoma boys as much because they've been ass this year, man. This is one of my teams usually. But they in that SEC water now, and this thing got tough for them.
You got to take them tonight.
I got to take them tonight. I was telling you, I'm not believing in Missouri. I'm not. They're a good team. But I think they're a little overrated, overvalued because they're associated with the SEC. On the road today, laying 4.5. I think they're in trouble. Boomer Sooner, man. Is this their last home game before conference?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I kind of just got that feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Me Oklahoma now win plus the 4.5. That's really it for me. I'm gonna give y'all a couple leans though. I lean towards Texas Tech laying 17.5. If I ever have any doubts, we take Texas Tech at home. We've been doing that for years. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home. They are kind of overrated and overvalued now that they're got expectations on them. But still believe in them. I think they're the better team by a pretty good margin. Wouldn't be shocked if they're up like 15.5 and then extended it to a pretty decent margin for the rest of the game. And the other lane for me is Tennessee. They're the better basketball team by a pretty good margin. Ole Miss and Mississippi State, they just don't do it. Like whenever you thought they was going to do it, they don't. Ole Miss had every chance and opportunity this season to be relevant, to make a statement. At home against Mississippi State, wet the bed. Went on the road at Vanderbilt, wet the bed. Then got smashed by Auburn. And then, barely beat Oklahoma. I'm not that high on Oklahoma as I was earlier this season or last season. So I just think this is another spot where I'm just going to trust who Ole Miss has been this season. Disappointing in the big spots. Tennessee's the better team. I'm going to take them and lay the 2.5. Chris?
Yeah, I don't know what more Missouri has to do. If the committee lets in a bum ass Oklahoma team that's 4-12 in conference play, I'm gonna stop watching college basketball. It's simple.
What's your problem, Chris?
My problem is that Oklahoma's dog shit and they shouldn't be in the tournament.
Okay, but why you say what does Missouri? What more do they need to do? What does that mean?
Well, this is a team that went 0-18 in conference play last year. They already have road wins over Florida. Who else do they have road wins? They have some decent road wins, and it's now they're all of a sudden overrated and overvalued. Now I call this a team that's earned their respect. You know,
Right. He said that, not me.
No, I know. I'm just making my point. That's all. They kept it close against Tennessee in a game they probably would have got dog walked in last year. I'm just saying it's a team that, at least for me, has earned the respect to be laying points like this on the road. Oklahoma's had serious defensive issues. I mean, they've given up 82 plus in 6 straight games, in 7 of their last 8. Like I said, if Oklahoma gets into the tournament, I'm done.
You're not rocking with them Sooners, man. Dang.
No, they can go. They can go away. No, but in that UConn Marquette game, I'm going to take UConn. Surprisingly, both these teams haven't necessarily been great against the rest of the team, sort of in that upper tier of the Big East, because you kind of have like that. It's like separated into 2 levels, where it's like Butler, Seton Hall, DePaul, Georgetown, Providence, and then everybody else. St. John's, Creighton, Marquette, UConn, Xavier, Villanova. Marquette's 3-5 against those upper level teams this season, but their last 3 games on the road, they lost by 15, 10, and 6. UConn, I think just being at home, I think is probably going to be the difference for them here. I don't think it's going to be much bigger than the line, whether it's 4, 4.5. I think they just win it at the foul line late. I think they win it by 6. So I'll lean towards UConn laying the points there. I'm going to take Cal plus 14 against Louisville. Cal 9-2 against the spread on the road this season. I like this Louisville team, but the numbers are getting too big for them. We've seen them fail to cover a couple of these bigger numbers as of late. They were laying 13 against Florida State at home. They let Florida State kind of sneak back into the game and only won that game by 8. They barely covered against Pitt, depending on where you got that line. I think it closed at 10.5. They won by 11. Didn't cover against Miami, laying a big number at home. So I'll take a shot on Cal plus the 14.5.
Fair enough. The Golden Bears for Chris to close it out. Let me see. Anything that you guys might have left off? I'm going to do one last scroll through college hoops just to double check. Nah, that's it for me. I hit it all, did it all, said it all. Hopefully,
I'm going to come up tomorrow and be like, why did I take Cal? Why did I fade Louisville? Like, why do I like to kick myself in the nuts?
Hold on, let me see something.
That 18 scares me for Texas Tech. I don't know why. It just gives me a weird feeling.
Me too, but they've earned the benefit of the doubt to... I'm not doing what you think I'm doing.
Okay. Saw the background change. I'm like, I'm prepared for this one.
No, not that one. It's another one I don't think you're prepared for.
Oh, boy.
This is what you're going to be saying.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably going to send that to you. Yeah, I'm probably going to say that later on. But yeah, that was good. I wasn't expecting that.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm probably, yeah. I mean, like I said, I thought I was sitting here thinking, damn, we're crazy for talking about this game.
Man.
Don't listen to Costi. Not time yet. Or is it time, actually?
Is it time?
I don't know. We're done college hoops. One of 2 things we got left.
Oops.
Jay's just going behind the scenes, just pulling out everything.
We got a lot of stuff back here. Yeah.
I know we do.
And then kind of clean it up. But I guess we can go there. So skate on over to the NHL, man. Rangers, Capitals, Blackhawks, Senators, Golden Knights, and the Maple Frogs, aka the Maple Leafs. My bad. The Canucks and the Ducks, and the Kings and the Blues. I'm up first, man. I'm on the Maple Leafs. I know. Fading Vegas in Vegas ain't fun either. It's not. Oof. It's not fun. But remember, I kind of told you I got the Maple Leafs doing a little something this season. Let me take him off the screen so he can't hear none of this right quick. But yeah, the Maple Leafs, I'm kind of rocking with them today. I think they gonna do a little damage. I think they can go in there. I like that plus money price attack to them. They're a good team. I can't say that with Chris on the screen, so they're a good team. I like the Maple Leafs at plus money today.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. I disappeared for a second.
Yeah, you didn't.
I fell into the void, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. You
didn't hear anything.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, you were saying.
And I'm gonna parlay that play that you missed me say up with the Ducks because we've been cashing with them Ducks at plus money, and it's too hard for me not to continue to ride. They've earned that benefit of the doubt. We just seen them beat this team recently, and it wasn't even close, 5-2. The Canucks, they've been struggling, man. Coming off the road trip, I doubt this is the bounce back spot for them at home. Yeah, I just don't like the way the Canucks playing. I think they're overrated, overvalued. The Ducks been playing at a really good pace and been cashing for us at plus money. I say no reason not to attack it. So, them the two I like tonight in hockey. How you feeling, Chris?
All right, I am going to give everybody a two-leg parlay that kind of aligns with what you were saying a little bit. Gonna go Blackhawks money line, Ducks money line, plus 725. The Senators are just not the same team at home, not the same team on the road that they are at home. Much better at home. Chicago's actually started to win games away from home, and now they're back home where they play their better hockey. I like this Chicago team in this spot. 12-1 in the last 13 meetings between these two teams in Chicago. Give me the Blackhawks. There's no reason that the Senators should be laying minus 240 on the road. Yeah, give me Chicago. And I'm with you on Anaheim. Vancouver, same thing. Vancouver plays a lot better on the road. They're 11-10-7, so basically 11-17 at home this season. These teams actually, if you combine regulation overtime losses, have the exact same record, 27-33. And Anaheim's just been playing the much better hockey over the last month. So give me Anaheim plus 180. I'll take it.
Any hockey for you today, Ron?
Of course. You're right, Chris. There is no good reason why the Senators should be laying 240. They should be laying 340, maybe 440. It's going to be a blowout in that one. I like Ottawa. And I like the Capitals. I just think they're the much better team. The Rangers have definitely been playing better as of late, as their season's on the line basically every game right now. But Washington, this was not a team I expected to have this kind of season, but I mean, just everything's working for them. The goaltending's been excellent. Great defensive work. It's why we see them playing a lot of unders. The first meeting, it was a blowout win for Washington. I think this one's going to be closer, more low scoring, but I think the Capitals get the win. And I would lean towards the Kings. And it's a little juicy, a little pricey, but I think the Kings get the W in that one.
There you go. National Hockey League Association. Now we skate on over to the National Basketball Association, man. Solid card over there today. Let's do, how many games is there? I forgot. Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8?
Yeah.
Let's do 2 at a time then. Celtics Blazers. Hornets Timberwolves. Franchise, you're first.
Oh boy. I'm going to lean towards the Timberwolves here, laying the 9. Again, it's games like these where, the Minnesota Timberwolves turn into the house of disappointment. That's why I did make the premium list for me, but there's just no backing Charlotte for me right now. They're 2-16 in their last 18. They're averaging under 100 points per game. it should be a spot where Minnesota, just takes advantage of a bad team, just like they did with Philadelphia. So I think Minnesota whoops up on Charlotte here. Portland, Boston is tricky because I don't want to deviate from Boston, fading Boston after a win. But again, Portland's wins lately have been coming against bad teams. They did cover against Cleveland, but I just have this gut feeling that Boston wins this one by double digits at home. So I'll lean towards laying the points with Boston at home.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to lean towards Boston. I just think there's a tough spot on this long road trip. I think the Celtics, of course, the much better team. And, like Chris said, I don't love going against I don't love backing the Celtics off a win like that against a team like Denver, but I still think they can win this game by margin. So because of the Blazers' recent ATS win streak, 4 in a row, 5 of the last 6, we got a decent price. Honestly, this line should be closer to 15, in my opinion, if the Celtics are playing at home against a team like Portland. So I'll lay the points with Boston.
I'm going to take Minnesota as well, Chris. I hate it, but it's the right play. Charlotte, like you said, is unplayable. Since the All-Star break, everybody who's gotten their hands on them has done what they wanted to them. And I think Minnesota is just going to be the next team on that list. And for me, I've said this for majority of the season. I can get there in my brain back in Minnesota on the road. At home, I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. They're the house of disappointment. That's what it is. But on the road, they're a little more trustworthy from an ATS perspective. Still a pretty big number to lay. There is no Rudy Gobert in that one tonight, but I will lean towards Minnesota. And I'm on Portland, y'all. They playing too well not to. And this is the Celtics. This is just the Celtics we know. Off a huge win as well. That was a good win for them over the Celtics. Their injury report is really concerning tonight. That's why this line is dropping. Because it was 10.5 or 11.5 this morning, and now it's under 10. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, all game time decision, all on the injury report. Somebody playing. You feel me? All of them are not out. We just don't know exactly who yet. Regardless, Celtics win this game. I think the Blazers are a try-hard team. They're not a good team, but they're a team that on a night-to-night basis, they're going to try hard. And that's the style team I like backing. They're much better from an ATS perspective than you may think. Portland is. I just see no reason not to grab double digits with Portland, fading a team like Boston. Right now, Portland is actually the third best ATS team in all of the NBA. Cleveland's 1, Oklahoma City 2, Portland 3. They're a money-making machine, and Boston is the exact opposite, especially following a win. Following that big of a win with the injuries, just don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm going to grab the points with Portland. Let's keep it rolling, fellas. We got Heat and Cleveland, Washington, and Utah. Not really the sexiest spot, but, Ron, what do you think?
Oh, these are sexy games here. I like the Wizards laying the points. We know the Wizards are a great favorite. They've been favored many times this season. But I just think the Wizards are playing better basketball. And I don't like Utah on the road. They, coming off the long homestand, right? How many games in a row at home was it for Utah?
It was like 6 or 7, I feel.
Yeah. I thought it was like 8 or 9.
9.
9-game homestand now on the road. I got to fade Utah in this spot. I think it's a bad spot for them.
I agree. Not many times will you see the Wizards favored. And not only are they favored, but they're favored by over a bucket. The problem here for me that I'm having to ask myself, though, is that we are now in full-blown tank mode. You know what I mean? We're at that point of the season. Both teams want to lose this game. They both want to lose this fucking game, man. Cooper Flag is waiting in the wings. And so, we playing the ping pong game in this game. And it's evident by the injury report. These two teams are shit anyway when they are healthy. Collins out, Sexton out, Markkanen out, Jordan Poole out for rest management. What the hell you resting for on an 11-49 basketball team? I hate the NBA, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I started to see some of the shit y'all be talking about because this is disgusting. This is disgusting. So for that reason, I really don't want to bet it. But from a handicapping perspective, it has to be Washington for me. And Heat Cleveland, unless I have a clear, concise reason to fade Cleveland, I'm just really not interested in doing so. Cleveland right now, still the number one ATS team in the NBA, and they have the best record in the NBA. Miami, they've been shit from an ATS perspective. They have played better basketball here recently. I will give them credit for that. But that was at home. Now they out on the road facing the second best team. I still don't think they're better than Boston. I'm sorry. I just can't call Cleveland the best team in the league. It just don't feel right in my stomach, so I won't. Second best team in the league. I got to give them credit because, the proof is in the pudding what they're doing ATS and straight up. But I can't call them better than Boston yet. But I do love making money with them. I'm going to lay it here with them. Miami banged up. Wiggins out. Jaquez out. Tyler Hero now popped up. Game time decision. I'm cool on Miami. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Cavaliers as well. Like you said, unless I have a clear reason to go against Cleveland, it's not happening. This is just a Miami team that sort of struggling to kind of put it all together, and even when they're at full strength, the Cavaliers are a team that's just double digits better than Miami, in my opinion. So I think the Cavaliers do what they've done to a lot of teams this season, just beat up on Miami here. So yeah, give me the Cavs. And that Jazz Wizards game, that's what nightmares are made of. I'll lean towards the Jazz plus the points, but I'm probably not going anywhere near that thing.
Tankathon game of the day, man.
Yeah. Like you said, I don't know how you justify resting on an 11-49 team.
It don't even make sense.
Like, what exactly are you preparing yourself for? Career longevity by missing one game against the Jazz? Ooh.
We got the Dallas Mavericks out on the road versus the Milwaukee Bucks. We got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road at home with the Sacramento Kings rolling in. I'm on Milwaukee. Let's not overcomplicate this one, man. Dallas's front court consists of Kai Jones starting at center, trying to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stop it. I understand, everything going on with Dallas, and I will say, moving forward for the remainder of the season, there are going to be certain spots and situations where we're going to be able to bet them. There are also going to be other spots where it's like, let's just be realistic. And I just don't see Dallas doing I don't think they have enough scoring options to keep up with Milwaukee in this one, and I don't think they have the defense to stop Giannis necessarily getting to the basket. I'm going to lay it with Milwaukee. And Denver goes stupid, dummy, crazy at home. Sacramento's still one of the worst ATS teams in the league. While they are playing solid basketball, Denver has won both meetings this season over them in the bounce-back game at home. I'm going to lay the points here with Denver. Keep an eye on the injury report. Jokic is on there, and so is Aaron Gordon. Sabonis is out, though, and Monk is game time decision for the Kings. I think this little run that Sacramento is on comes to an end today. When you look at it through, reality glasses, they beat Charlotte, Utah, and Dallas. Come on, bro. I will give them some credit for that Rockets win. That's a good one. I will give them credit for that one. But outside of that, nah. They're still one of the worst ATS teams in the league. I would say right now for me, they're tied on the do not bet list. They're like number 2. They're tied at number 2. We go Orlando number 1, That number 2 list is New Orleans, Sacramento, Phoenix, Philadelphia. Like them 4 are like in that next tier. Them the 5 teams right now on the do not bet list. Orlando, Sacramento, Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah, I got the picture. So fading their ass today. Chris.
Look at him go.
I did that because I sneezed and I forgot to take it off. I wanted to take the Nuggets as a premium, but that injury report just gives me bubble guts. If it turns out that Jokic and Gordon play, that's a game that I will be betting for sure. I'll take the Nuggets because I think this is definitely a game where a lack of Sabonis is going to hurt the Kings even more than they already would have been hurt in this matchup. I think at full strength. I still don't understand how you think that Zach LaVine over De'Aaron Fox is an upgrade, but yeah, I don't get it. But the other game, I'm going to lean towards the Bucks. Maybe take the over as well. I think the Bucks run away with this one. I think Dallas, from a health perspective, is just cooked, and I think it's going to come back to bite them. I agree. I think there will be spots where we can back them down the stretch, but this isn't one of them. Give me the Bucks.
It's not pretty. I know it's not, but I gotta take Dallas.
I thought you
thought I was gonna take Sacramento.
Yes, I did.
There's still time. There's still time for him to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that game yet, but
don't sell this man short. There is still time for him to do that.
Exactly. It's just if we're listen, I'm a situational handicapper. It's a horrible spot for Milwaukee to be laying this many points. I like backing teams after big season-ending injuries are announced because you just get extra value for people overreacting. I didn't like Dallas. I mean, I faded Dallas a couple times since the trade. I think they've been playing terrible. But you got Milwaukee coming off a back-to-back, a comeback victory on the road, now laying a lot of points, and it's a revenge game. I mean, these teams just played. So I got to go with Dallas plus the points. Hold my nose and take Dallas. Sacramento, Denver, I'll pass.
Fair. I'm not mad at you taking Dallas. I actually agree with a lot of what you said there. But I came with a clear conscience, just thinking Giannis just down the lane, untouched, foul, and one. Like,
oh yeah, I do. I mean, fundamentally, they definitely have an advantage, but it's also the type of game that you might see those guys sit out in the second half, or maybe not even play. You never know.
Right. Good point. Making some good points. I can't lie to you. Last slot of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Got the Memphis Grizzlies. 9.5-point home dogs with the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies rolling in. And we got the Detroit Pistons laying 4.5 points on the Los Angeles Clippers in LA. Chris?
I'm gonna lean towards the Clippers. The Pistons here, pardon me. Pistons laying 4.5. They've been playing really well on the road. And I still can't get over just how well they've been playing this season. All of a sudden, this is a team that could contend for a top 4 spot in the East. They're only one game back of the Bucks and the Pacers, who are tied for that 4 spot. So the Clippers haven't been great on a back-to-back this season. I know they played their best at home. That's kind of why I didn't make it a premium, but I do like the Pistons in this spot. I liked it a lot better, obviously, when it was at 2.5, but still played up to 5.5. I think they win this one by at least 6. Grizzlies Thunder. This is one of those games where it's like I want to take the Grizzlies, but it's the line telling you what you need to know in this one. The Thunder have just been so good, but the Thunder also kind of had those games against Minnesota where they didn't play up to that expectation. So yeah, it's that one's tough. I'm probably gonna stay away from that one. Just watch that one as a fan, but I'll take the Pistons here.
Romanelli?
I'm gonna lean towards OKC. Believe it or not, situationally maybe not the strongest because we know OKC is on a big win streak. Memphis has looked dreadful lately, but I still think OKC wins by a margin in this one. I think when you have a defense like Memphis does, you can give up points in bunches. So yeah, 9 points on the spread looks like a lot, and it is, but with a 250 total, OKC could score in the 130s, maybe even the 140s, and I don't think anybody would be shocked. And if they can get there, I think they can cover this number. So unless Memphis can go score for 4 quarters, which not a lot of teams have been able to do against this OKC team, I don't like their chances. So it's a revenge game at home for Memphis. That's all good, but I don't think they get it done. I'm going to go OKC.
Keep an eye on the injury report is my official word on this one. I need to know who in for Memphis, bro. It's too ugly right now to call. I'm expecting them to go in this one, though. This is the, man, god damn, let's get our shit together game. Spots and situations. Bounce back game at home. It also happens to be a double revenge game, national televised game, battling against the number 1 team in your conference. I got to bet Memphis here getting 9.5. Oklahoma City is my favorite money-making team. Fading them is not fun. But in that same breath, Memphis, man, we love betting them at home, man. We're getting them where we love them at a really good price in a spot and situation we love betting. I have to bet them here. I have to. So it honestly wouldn't shock the hell out of me if Memphis won this game outright. It wouldn't shock me at all. At all. Memphis is of that ilk. They just haven't been playing well recently. I'm expecting this place to be rocking tonight, though. I think this is going to be one of them ones. I think you should definitely tune in and watch this game tonight. I think I need Ja to play tonight, bro. I want to see that SGA Ja matchup. I want to see that so bad. I want to see that shit so bad tonight. And if we get it, man, I think Ja Morant reminds the world who the fuck he is. Honestly, I do. He been missing. He been MIA, bro. We need that old Ja Morant back. And on ESPN tonight, man, I got a feeling that we kind of get reminded. So,
what percentage chance do you think?
35.
No. Percentage chance that he plays
35.
80.
John Moran is out for the season.
Just announced his job.
John Moran suspended 25 games for violating.
Listen, this game's gone well for you last time. We played it first time. Wemby's out for the year, but last week it was Luka and LeBron, and they both played and they won.
Yep.
So we'll see.
We shall see, man. It's just a play on the spot for me here. Fading, I don't fade Oklahoma City often. If I'm not riding with them, I usually leave it alone. But the spot today is too dire for me not to take it. And then Clippers, Pistons. It's crazy to say the Pistons are the better team, but it's not really crazy to say. It's just the truth. Like, damn. 35-27, Clippers 32-29. So the Pistons are just a better team anyway. And then when you kind of look at it, the Clippers are so fucking banged up tonight. Ben Simmons probably ain't playing. Derrick Jones Jr. might not play. Kawhi's out. Norman Powell's out. Ugh.
Is Kawhi out too? I didn't see that.
Yeah, Kawhi's out.
So that's why it jumped up to 4.5. I just saw Powell for sure, but
No, yeah, Kawhi, he out tonight. If I was betting it, I'm taking the Clips. If I'm betting it, I'm taking the Clips. I don't know if I end up betting it, though. Fade Detroit, crazy enough, ain't fun. It ain't fun fading Detroit right now.
okay, realistically, what do the I'm not asking this like a troll. What do the Pistons have to do to get you to play on them here?
That's a great question, Chris.
I'm just curious because I mean, like you said, it's I know the Clippers are good at home, but they're missing 2 of their best players. I know James Harden still looks like James Harden's in the lineup still, but the Pistons. I mean, look at some of their recent road games. I mean, they've been playing decent basketball on the road. It's not like they're just laying 4.5 because the Clippers are missing guys. I mean, yeah, you can call into question some of the level of competition, but yeah, they beat Utah by 28. They beat the Hawks. They beat the Spurs by double digits. They beat Chicago in Chicago by 18 and 40. I'm not trying to talk you off, but I'm just saying I just don't know what.
You make some good points, and this is a question that I've been asking myself too. It's like, when am I going to value the Pistons? You know.
And I get it. Part of it's also the number, because the number was originally 2 or 1.5, 2, and now it's up to 4.5.
If they come out and do it today, then I'll just give them the utmost respect. But I don't.
Because they have 2 more games on this road trip. They've got Golden State next, in Golden State, and then at Portland.
I lied. I just lied that fast. No matter what happens in this game, I'm on Golden State next game, and I'm on Portland in Portland.
I'm with you on Golden State, but I think I would probably take Detroit and Portland, depending on what the line is.
Portland hot, man.
Yeah, but again, that's a team that I'm going to pull out the level of competition argument against.
Shit, you're not going to be able to make that argument after they get that outright win today.
Oh, yeah.
Portland money line. I'm just saying, man. Now we'll see though. I kind of have been sleeping on the Pistons though. You are right. I have been sleeping on them.
It's just crazy to me that a team that won 31 games combined in each of the last 2 seasons has won 35 games already this season, and it's challenging for a top 4 spot. Like, there's been teams that we've kind of said have been ahead of schedule, like Orlando.
You know what? Damn, you just took the words out of my mouth. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe I haven't recognized it by now. The Pistons are the Magic. Oh my God. Damn. It just took me forever to realize.
Indiana's been a team that was kind of ahead of schedule. Like, we knew that they were good, but they got better quicker than we probably thought they would.
Detroit is literally who the Magic were last season.
Yeah.
Almost carbon copy. Damn. Let me see, bro. Hold on. We're at the end of the show. Hold on.
It's working.
Detroit, bro.
I'll be damned if I'm ever influenced by Ruffalo.
Hey. You
Detroit.
You're happy.
Detroit 20-10-1 ATS on the road. Number 2 ATS road team in the league.
What's that as a road favorite though?
They've covered in 66.7% of their total road games this season. As an away favorite, 8-2. They gonna kill me. I'm on the Pistons, bro. They gonna kill me on the jam session. I'm gonna go put it in the comments. You did it, Chris. Congratulations. Congratulations. Shout out Pistons, man. I have been sleep on them. I kind of been telling myself that for a little minute, man.
Holy shit, I did my job for once. I made a good point.
You made a good point, bro.
Everyone make note of this. Take down the timestamp, take down the date. Because it rarely happens.
Oh, man. You got me. I'm gonna rock with them. I'm gonna probably bet Pistons today too. I'm gonna probably bet them. And the other thing about it, I said this, but the one thing I did say in the jam session about this game is that Clippers are coming off of a significant road trip, and that first home game back, usually teams kind of fall in trouble that very first home game back from an ATS perspective, and then that second home game back is the one where you like to jump on them and cash in a nice fashion. But that first home game back after a long road trip is kind of like woo, feel good to be at home, man. Off vacation, man. Woo. What a long trip that was, you know? And they play like that. And then the second home game, they usually come out dominant. So, fuck.
Kawhi opens the door. Ah, damn, my knee. Norman Powell opens the door. Ah, damn. I'm hurt again. Shit.
Oh, man. Norman Powell out for 8 games. Come back, play the Lakers. and then proceed to be out again. That shit is crazy. That should be real life. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, man, that's it. That's all, man. We covered everything underneath the sun today. NHL, college hoops, and NBA action. Money making Wednesday hump day. You know, calm before the storm, calm before conference tournaments and the actual madness of March begins. NBA, we're, in the home stretch. Contenders, pretenders, and tankers are starting to really rise to the top. Man, I'm ready to do the damn thing, man. We just talked about it all. Chris, I know there's some plays you absolutely love today. There's some plays you betting pretty heavy, man. And the people can find those over at Pick Dogs Premium. What you got over there today?
Yeah, I got a few plays on the board. My $15 college hoops play today. Dropped back to back, but it's rare that's happened over the last month. So we're going to get back on track with it today. Also got my college hoops blowout winner, and I got those two plays as part of a 5-pack for college hoops and my NBA play of the day. A couple plays on the board for long-term subscribers as well. So make sure that you check that out. I just put my college basketball tournament pass up. So make sure there's lots of options for you guys. Go check those out.
Check it out. With the franchise player, Chris Ruffalo. Ron, what you got for me today, Brody?
I got my college basketball bank shot best bet and my college basketball Sunbelt slugger. Two plays I really like, as well as my NHL play of the night. We've been red hot in the NHL, so looking to keep it up. Just been crushing the books. Yesterday, 2 and 3 days, so losing day there. But in the last 7 days, 30 days, the last 12 months, we've just been profit central. So check it out at Pick Dogs Premium. Got my MLB season pass also up on the site if you want to take an early look at that. And I know there's some spring training games today. If I had a lean for a spring training little wager, I think the Rays getting plus 170 on the money line, just way too pricey for the Red Sox there, just because Garrett Crochet's on the mound and they have some of their starters in the starting lineup. I think the Rays lineup and Joe Boyle good enough to be worth a wager there. So I'm going to take the Rays.
There we go, man. A little spring training action from Ron. How many days away are we from opening day?
Well, we got the few games in the Japanese series, I think the 16th. So 10 days or so from that. And then opening day is the 28th. So less than 25 days.
18th and 19th for the
Okay. So 2 weeks for that, and then a couple more for the regular opening day.
Damn,
I'm excited.
We're going to be together for them Japanese games.
Yep.
It's going to literally be like 1 a.m. Vegas time. We'd have to go to the sports book and do it.
Yes, we will, man. Start of the MLB season.
Actually, no, we'd probably even have to go at like 10 o'clock, like just before they close it.
Yeah. Right here, one of them little kiosks.
Yeah.
No rundowns for those games, just in advance.
I just imagine like walking in the Cosmo and I just see Jay like hunkered over in one of those like kiosks. Like, man, do the Dodgers do it? I mean, it's the Cubbies.
Man. So we shall see, man. Baseball, damn, man. Less than a month away. That's crazy. We're here. For me today, though, ladies and gentlemen, man, I will have 3 or 4 plays in the NBA today. That's how I'm feeling, attacking it. Off a 3-0 day yesterday. It was a good bounce back day for me. I needed that. So looking to do it again. Hopefully we can just keep the momentum rolling forward again. It's my favorite time of the month. Favorite time of the year. March. Hoops, man. Hoops. Everybody love football, man. I love hoops. And hoops ain't more prevalent than it really is in the month of March, man. So I'm trying to do the damn thing, trying to make some money this month, make it a life-changing month. Hopefully that can help you guys do the same. Hop on something long-term and let's do the damn thing. Or pair me up with one of these guys on the screen or one of the other guys on the site. And let's try to do exactly that, man. Y'all know what time it is? Parlay time, man. Parlay. Chris?
Yeah, let's go with the hockey parlay game out. Let's go with the Blackhawks and the Ducks 2-teamer.
I'm going to go with the Washington Wizards laying the points. Dallas Mavericks plus the points. Oklahoma boys plus the points.
The Oklahoma City line just dropped to 7.5. Something's going on. Pistons, Milwaukee, Michigan, Providence. 4-teamer. If you want to push it, Texas Tech, make it a 5-teamer. Little money making Wednesday 5-teamer. You feel me? I'm a degenerate at heart sometimes too. I don't run from it. I don't hide it. My name on Twitter is Parlay Guy J. Come on, bro. I know the disciplines I need to have, but that don't mean we follow them to a T every day, bro. John Cena turned heel, man. Everybody ain't.
Fight with somebody about that. Like, not about the John Cena thing. They're like grown ass men talking about wrestling on a sports show is cringy. I was like, go bleep yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and if Cody doesn't have to get bleeped, I don't have to get bleeped.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
At the end of the day, bro, y'all watch movies. Y'all watch television.
Yeah.
You watch soap operas. You watch reality TV.
Watch
It's the
Man
same thing.
Bulls.
It's the same thing. Like, you know.
And by the way, anybody who says wrestling is fake, it's scripted. There's a difference.
Watch that shit. Watch it and ask yourself, can I do that?
Yeah, the bumps that people take, like getting thrown across.
Ask yourself, can I do that? And when you realize, hell no, I can't, then you realize, okay.
Like, yeah, some of the acting isn't very good.
Right.
But like, yeah, get thrown off a 15-foot ladder through a table and then see how you feel the next morning.
Jump off a post and do a flip and land on somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, be Speed and get trucked in the Royal Rumble and see.
Yeah, like I don't care what y'all. I don't care how fake that is, boy. That spear that Speed took from Brian Breaker was real. Damn near snapped his ass in two. So, you know, it is what it is. Love me some good WWE, man. We got some good action coming down the pipeline. But that's it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, man. Any final words from Chris, Ron, before we get out of here?
Nothing for me.
No.
I really want the other one. I think I want Rory. I'm trying to talk myself off of it. That's $500 on another one.
Which one? The other.
Yeah, the one Cody just had it looking so sweet this past weekend. I think I want it.
Wait. Oh, you mean the one with the little gold background?
Yeah, the new one, the actual.
No. See, if I get one, I want the winged eagle. Yeah, Ron's trumps everything.
Shout out to y'all, man. That's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow. Check out the wraparound. Check out the bank shot breakdown. Check out the jam session. Check out 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. Check out everything we got on the site, man. Website, YouTube channel. However you want to do it, you can do it. See y'all tomorrow.